everybody, my name is Julia Dunn, and you're watching Season 2 of Weekly Wisdom, a webcast that shines light on the experiences, feelings, and thoughts of the families that come to Olivia's house for support. People always wonder, what goes on in the mind of a child after a loss? Why not just ask them? Let's see what this week's question is.
Our funeral director did a great job getting it to be based for kids. You know, making it welcoming for thousands of people and teenagers and bringing Brandon into the funeral.
It was so comforting to hear that somebody actually took very good care of him, or his body, I should say. So that was so... That day is what I needed to hear.
He definitely paid attention to Ava, explained things to her, showed her around everything, talked to her at her level, but yet didn't talk down to her.
He came to my parents' house for all of the planning and everything, and I feel like just one less thing for my mom to have to do and for us to have to do was so nice. It was so great for him to just take that extra step and come to us instead of making us go to him.
Always asked her if she had any questions, if she needed anything, which was good, up and through even the service. Made sure she was comfortable, kind of explained things to her. I think that was good. Like, he really focused on her more than anybody else, which I think was really the important thing.
Like, it was such a rough day, and then to hear that he got like extra care. I mean, he even said he would go in and visit Dallas and talk to him. Like, just have those conversations, or while he was, you know, I don't know all of the steps, but like washing his body or doing the certain things that he had to do, he would have those conversations like, hey buddy, you know, I'm here for you, I'm here for your family. So it meant a lot to me, and it was something that was very soothing that day.
On the casket where it says their name, sometimes instead of putting praying hands, he found an image of a baseball, basketball, football, and which is Brandon to a T. So it was him, and he made that extra effort.
The overwhelming response from these parents underscored exactly what we know to be true. A positive funeral experience doesn't mean you had the perfect flower arrangement or everyone wore the right shade of black. It comes from the attention that was paid to you and your family, most often by the funeral director. As our children toured Mr. Al's funeral home, they learned the same lesson that their parents described. Being a great funeral director means never cutting corners and always being attentive to the needs of the family. Whether that means personalizing the casket, letting the family know that their loved one is being gently cared for, or having the courage to talk to children honestly and openly about the ritual of a funeral. All of these small but important details can change one of the scariest days of your life into something that you look back on with gratitude. We are so proud of these adults for having the courage that their children had to come up and share their experience. I'm Julia Dunn. You've been watching Weekly Wisdom. See you next week for another episode with the kids.